Hey there guys, it's your old buddy Kevy Brassard back here again, looking a little thrashed, but that's okay. And today we're doing a quick how-to video on the 1986 Honda 250R. Today I'm going to be showing you, ladies and gentlemen, a quick go-through on changing your fork oil, which is very important because it's not often done on these. When you change it, it ends up looking like murky chocolate milk like mine did. Now this old girl, I think she needs some new fork seals and everything, but I figured, you know what, I might as well do a fluid change on the front forks, see how that'll help her out first, and go from there. Now, like I said, if yours is anything like mine did, first of all, you're going to make a mess all over your nice new cardboard shop floor, and it's going to look horrible and disgusting and horrific, and it doesn't look like I imagine fork oil originally looked when it was put into this machine. Now the Honda manual, all it calls for is ATF, automatic transmission fluid. It doesn't specify Dextron 3, Dextron 4, Dextron 6, Dextron 5, or any of the other Dextrons on the Dextron scale. But I'm just going to go ahead and use some of the old generic Master Mechanic, Waddington True Value and Building Supply ATF thrower in these forks. Honda calls for 465 cc's worth, which is what we're going to be doing on this machine. You got the ratio right here, and I still have the plug out of the left fork, so we'll go ahead, we'll pour this into the right fork here, trying to be very careful not to make a huge mess all over the place, and we'll just slowly dump her on in here. Should listen to the idiot neighbors next door mouthing off. Pour it on in here nice and slow. I might have to get a funnel. I think I'm gonna need a funnel to finish her off. So I still got a lot of red Kool-Aid left in there. So ladies and gentlemen, that was just a quick go over on how to change the fork oil in your 1985 or 1986 Honda 250R ATC. Now, be warned that the 85 and the 86 forks take a different amount of fluid, and there's a different method of checking them as well. You see, if you look here on our handy dandy Honda manual, factory manual as I might add, this ain't one of those climber jokes, which are still very good. Capacity on the 85 is 400 cc's, 13 and about 56 hundredths of an ounce. So then you go down on here to the after 85, which would be the 86, which was the only other ATC after 85 as far as the 250R lineup goes. 465 cc's. See that? 400. Oh, help if I'd film over on the right side, you friggin' goofball. 465 cc's, about 15.5 ounces for us American folks. Then if you'd look, this is how you're checking the level right here. You look at the top, compress your fork, and then you measure from the top, check your level. And see, you'd be about 7.3 inches from the top on the 85, about 4.5 on the 86. So they're calling for more fluid on the 86. That's pretty much what it boils down to. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a masterful lesson on changing your fork oil. And another good thing about the front forks on any ATC, run fork boots. This sucker doesn't have it. That's probably why the seals are all blown out. Alright. Get out and ride your ATCs. It's Kevy Brassard signing off.